Ladies and gentlemen, the Transcendence. And last I left off, I got the saucer connected to the secondary hole. And I put it on, I call it my Starship stand. This is a swivel stand that you can get at Harbor Freight. And it was starting out as going to be a paint stand, but I got me another way I rig stuff up. I used the Tamiya one. If you ever get the Tamiya spin set, it's actually pretty darn slick. And the way they did the prongs, the basically like car bodies, but you can do tanks and ships and everything else. I kind of wish had more of it. And I really even thought about, like, for example, taking a piece of rod and getting it wedged in there so you could do like starships that way, and you'd have a little smaller base, but you know, it's a Lazy Susan style. But anyway, this works out. I even got me a Lazy Susan swivel piece on 2 pieces of wood, just put on there so I can turn it real easy. But anyway, so I got that out, got that took care of. So now I'm down to sanding the seams on the nacelles. And I always mention tulip. Tulip's just a thick acrylic paint, so you can fill in gaps. If you see, like, right through here, I use tulip to fill that in because again, it would not butt together, you know, like in a, I won't say an original, you know, first gluing it, you know, it probably butted together, but since over time and breaking it apart, there ain't really no way I can get it flush. But anyway, got that. There's you can see some that side, you know, trying to fill in the cracks and a little bit of the gaps in a few places with tulip. I got to do that on the same thing on the bottom here. These actually go a little flush with the saucer, but anyway, I'm going to fill those in. And pretty much ready to rock and roll for a coat of primer. Of course, I got to mask off all the clear parts. But the nacelles, and if you ever seen the old Voyager kit, they give you basically a piece of sprue to make them where they swivel. I take styrene tube, and you can use brass tube, whatever. Styrene's just easier. I replaced the styrene ones, put the tube in, and they do, you know, stay up. I mean, they're not, it ain't the total, you know, exact angle, but it's close enough. So got that. I always like to show one thing when I do Voyager, because there's probably someone that's figured it out, and I have not, and that is the bottom of the cells here. You're going to have a little bit of wire sticking out, and I cannot try to get it in there and still have, you know, the functional nacelles. There's probably someone that's, you know, probably figured that out, but anyway, I like to show that because that's just the way it is. You know, it does, but it does help, you know, keep it up and everything. But anyway, there's that. So got that done, and I'm going to miss a step here, and I'm going to shoot the clear parts with a gloss coat, like so. I'm going to let that dry overnight, and then I'm going to go in and tape off all the clear parts, and then shoot primers. So you may, this may be the last time you might see it this way, and next time it should be all primered up, and then hopefully next weekend we'll start painting and at least get the base coat down. So anyway, that's what I've got done on the Transcendence. But anyway, works out. And the I learned my lesson. You gotta lock it in, because I've barely done it and it tipped over. A whole other story. But anyway, that's what I got going on today. I want to start getting everything filled up, get everything, hopefully get it primered, and make sure everything is ready for paint. And then maybe, I don't know, maybe next week. Next week we'll probably start the turret. If not, definitely the Gundam. Just depends on how far along this gets. And, you know, it's the first of the year. Everybody's got to go back to normal. So, you know, normal work habits. And, you know, so we'll see what time allows. So that's what I got going on today. So stay tuned for the next exciting episode.